Ma'am, how much did you have to drink?
Well, I know that I should have.
Okay. Where were you drinking at?
Oh, in my own vehicle. I'm not stupid.
Why do you say that?
Because coming from the generations, you are a disappointment in all areas of life.
These poor kids are suffering. There's no food in the house. There's all over. She's got like 89 dogs everywhere. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
Everyone knows that grumpy old women can be a handful sometimes. They often think they're above the law and entitled to things just because they've been around for longer than the rest of us. But when they take things too far, that's when the cops arrest the most unhinged grandmas ever. On the 29th of January, 2023, the cops were dispatched to a shopping center. Apparently, a driver was assaulted by an elderly woman in an act of road rage.
Hi. So what was going on?
I was caught in the handicapped spot. And I went to back out. I was leaving. And this car just came zooming past me. I was out. Her boyfriend got out of the car and I said, why would you cut me off like that? You saw me pulling out. And she's proceeding to take pictures of me. What?
And they're gone?
No, she's over there. The white
Okay.
Volkswagen.
Okay. So she never
So I
threatened you or anything like that? Or
No.
From the old woman's description of the event, it didn't seem like there was any reason for a cop to be involved. However, most people don't call law enforcement for no reason. So the cop decided to talk to the other driver to find out what happened that night.
The vape store to let my husband out because he was going to get out and I was going to park. She pulled up next to us as my husband was exiting the vehicle and said a bunch of derogatory stuff to myself and my husband. And I told her, just go, lady. And she pulled right in front of my car and blocked me in, proceeded to get out of her vehicle, come over to my door. I recorded the entire incident and yanked my door open, scratched me all the way down my arm.
show me the video. Go stop, please.
I'm still shaking. I yanked the door back and walked it as fast as I could. I have 2 small kids in the car. And everyone came out of the vape store to see if I was okay. I was just trying to get anyone's attention from inside the store. And she just thought it was hilarious.
It's a good thing the victim recorded all the chaos. It seemed like the elderly woman had mastered the art of lying throughout her lifetime. The cops now knew how severe this thing was and wanted to catch the suspect quickly. They hurried to confront the old woman, but as you might expect, she did not make things easy.
Hi. You lied to me.
Me?
Yeah. I just watched a video of what you actually did.
What'd I do?
You went up to their car and opened the door and reached in and grabbed her.
I did not
I just watched a video. Don't call me a liar.
I did not grab her.
I just watched a video of you opening
Well,
her door
I'd like
and
to
reaching.
see the video.
I don't have to show you the video. I can just take you to jail. Step out of the car.
I never grabbed her, officer, ever.
She's got a scratch in her arm, and you opened her door.
I never
You
grabbed.
opened her door, and then reached in.
I never ever.
I don't care what you have to say at this point because I just watched a video, right? You never said any of this occurred a minute ago, right?
Because it didn't happen.
I just watched a video.
Well, it never happened. I never ever touched her.
Okay, then why did you break into her car to commit a crime?
I didn't break into a
opening
car.
a door is breaking into a car.
This old woman's a textbook example of a gaslighter. Even after the officer caught the woman red-handed, she insisted she was innocent. But there was no way the cops were going to let her go, as the victim wanted to press charges. What you'll see next here is the video of the incident.
Can I see from there?
Yeah. And you tried to pull the door back closed?
Yeah, I pulled the door back closed after she had reached in and walked it. That's my husband coming out of the store.
I'll be back with you.
It's a good thing the victim kept her wits about her and quickly locked the door before the old lady could do any more harm. The victim here had definitive evidence against the suspect and could easily pursue charges.
All right, so she does want to pursue charges.
I'm sorry?
She does want to pursue charges.
She does?
Yes. Okay. Do you have any reasons for your actions of opening her car door and reaching in?
I
Don't say you didn't do it again, because that was a lie the first time, okay? So I'm going to give you a chance to tell me the truth.
I opened the car door,
Mm-hmm.
but I never, ever.
It shows you
touched
reaching
her.
in. The video shows you reaching
She
in.
pulled the car door.
Yeah, which rightfully so, because you were reaching in.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah. I watched a video.
I never reached in.
You reached in and she pulled the door shut.
Never. I would never grab
Okay.
her. Ever.
Okay,
Ever.
and you would never open a car door either, right?
Well, I apologize, and it was just a moment of.
No, there's no apologizing. Her kids are in the back of the car and everything else. You
She has
doing?
children in the car?
Yes.
Well, the windows are so black, I didn't see anything.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have done any of that to start with.
Absolutely.
Over a simple parking lot beef.
Well,
You do realize how innocuous this whole thing seems, and your actions are just way over the top for what occurred.
well, when I think someone is just
You're gonna go
about
what?
to rear end me,
You're gonna
I
go block them in,
got-
open their car door, and assault them.
I got anxiety and.
There's no anxiety. Anxiety would mean you left. You got anger.
Even after being informed that the victim was pressing charges, the suspect still somehow thought that she could get out of it. The suspect wanted to speak to the victim, but the cops here wouldn't allow it. So then the suspect tried to downplay her actions.
I didn't assault her. I mean, you make it sound like. I'm not like that at all. I didn't, you're making it sound assault like I.
Assault is touch. Make it sound like what?
You make it.
Wait,
sound
no.
like
Back up. Tell me I'm wrong.
I didn't tell you were wrong.
You're telling me I'm wrong. You're sounding like blocking a car in, opening the car door, and going after the person is somehow acceptable. Where are you from that that's acceptable?
I didn't go in.
Where are you from that that's acceptable?
Well, it's not acceptable.
There you go. Answered your own question.
By this time, both of the cops here were getting tired of this entitled old woman's antics. It was clear she had no sense of responsibility and would not take any accountability willingly. As the victim attested to what happened, it became obvious the suspect was more unhinged than the officers thought.
I parked and let my husband out of the car, and she pulled up next to us and came to a stop and said some derogatory things to my
Now, when you
husband.
say pulled up next to you, like right next to you
So
here on the.
we were up against the curb here, and I was letting him exit the vehicle on the passenger side, and she was right next to us. She came to a stop and blocked traffic so that everyone behind us couldn't go.
Okay. Now, on your arm, I see some scratches. Looks like it's starting at your shoulder and coming down.
Yeah, she reached in like a grabbing manner.
Yeah. And looks like one line, kind of. There's a couple more down.
And she had like dagger nails.
After getting her sworn statement and getting photos of her scratches, the cop came back to arrest the old woman. After getting her secured in the cop car, another woman arrived to check on the suspect, who was equally rude.
All right. Take the purse off for me. Okay. Are you going to face the car? Yes, you're going to. We'll go with you to the jail. Okay. Alright. And I know you think you didn't commit a crime and that everything is just fine, but you did commit a crime. Alright?
Yeah, she's in the back of the car. She's being arrested. Burglary and battery.
Burglary?
Burglary, yes ma'am.
For what?
She burglarized the car. What do you mean?
What are you
She
talking
opened a car that is not hers and battered the person inside. No, not right now.
So what happened?
So now she goes down to the jail.
Okay, so what happened?
I just told you.
But open a car like to
attack someone, to steal the car?
To an intent to commit a crime.
But what's the crime?
Battery. Battery is the crime. Therefore, it is burglary.
A long back and forth ensued between the cop and the nurse. The cop tried to explain everything, but the nurse was having a hard time understanding. This no-nonsense officer would not give her the car keys and didn't allow her to talk to the suspect. The cop had to be firm here to teach everyone involved a lesson.
So, can I have her car keys so I can keep her car?
No, the car's going on the tow truck. No, the car's getting towed.
Oh, the car's getting towed.
Yes.
Where is it going?
The jail. Charlotte County Jail.
Where is it?
That is on Airport Road down Hunterwood.
Okay, so will she get there tonight?
No, first thing in the morning.
So she has to stay there.
Yep. She'll go to first appearance
Is
with the
there a
judge.
way I can talk to her?
No.
Not at all.
No, because she was a very rude person and she doesn't think she committed a crime.
Well, I'm trying.
The suspect was charged with unarmed burglary of an occupied vehicle and battery for intentional touch or strike. It's unlikely the old woman will change her ways, but hopefully the woman's time in the slammer's gonna stay with her a while. On the 28th of April, 2024, the cops were dispatched to a residence in response to an intoxicated grandmother pushing her grandson off a couch. As the officers arrived, chaos quickly followed.
Hello, Sheriff's Office.
Hey,
What's going on here?
Thank you, please, thank you.
how you doing?
Doing all right. What's going on here?
I'm the grandma.
Okay, hold on. What's going on?
Look, see,
Okay, hey, I can't talk to two people here at once. Who called?
I called.
Okay, can you come over here and wait? What's your name?
Charlene.
Okay.
I'm telling you, please,
Hold on.
have a let go. Let go. Stop touching me, lady. I keep wanting you to stop touching
Make
me.
a decision now.
Ma'am, give the child back. Ma'am,
Let's go. Please stop touching me, lady. Please stop touching me.
take him inside. Ma'am, walk over here. Stop pushing me. All right, you need to calm down right now. Stop acting the way you are. Take a breath. Ma'am, stay here. Stay here.
That's my chair?
No, you stay, ma'am.
What are you doing?
Ma'am, stay here. I don't want you walking around right now.
Stop.
Stay here.
Go into my chair.
Ma'am.
Listen now.
If you don't listen to me here in 5 seconds here, I'm going to put you in handcuffs and put you in the back of my car.
Obviously, Grandma here never learned her limit when it came to alcohol. It was clear she'd had way too much to drink, making the officer's job much more challenging. As he waited for backup to arrive, he desperately tried to calm the woman down and get some context here about just what happened.
If you do not follow my lawful commands while I'm investigating a possible crime here today, I will put you in handcuffs and put you in the back of my car.
Possible crime?
Yeah, called child abuse. What is going on here today?
Come on now.
Are you going to talk to me?
We're burying our mother in Connecticut.
Okay.
It's hard. I'll stay here with the kids.
Okay, well, what's going on here today? Someone's claiming somebody hit the kid.
What?
Okay, that's why I'm here.
My mother is dying.
Signal 1 not complying as well, but she's staying here for now. What's going on?
Obviously, neither officer was going to get anything viable from this drunk old woman. Instead, the original officer entered the residence and talked to a male witness to gain some information about the case, since the top priority here was the child's safety.
Sir?
Yes.
All right, let's go somewhere quiet.
Yeah.
Okay. What is going on here today?
So, I was working in my store. Kid, she's not answering the phone. Then when she finally answered the phone, we can tell there's something wrong with her voice.
Well,
She's drunk. Yes.
Okay.
She got drunk over here.
Who do you live here with?
I own it.
Well, he's talking to somebody else inside. That's why I was asking who you live
Jane.
with. Oh, okay. So you said your mother's having some health issues? Okay. Hold on. Stay out here for a minute. Ma'am. Ma'am.
Please stay away inside. Please.
Please. Yes. Can I please have an ambulance?
Yeah, we'll request one to come.
Thank you. And I told you 3 times to stop. I had to come in here to grab you. And then you're going to pull away from me. So right now you're going in handcuffs because you can't listen. Okay. So you just want to go to jail for resisting because I told you to stop?
I'm not trying to.
Well, when you don't listen to me, that's resisting.
Unsurprisingly, she tried to guilt trip the officers by repeatedly telling them that her mother was dying. But the cops had a job to do, so nothing was going to stop them from putting this woman in the back seat. Next, the officers tried to talk to the child who'd allegedly been abused by the woman.
Hey, hello. Everything's all right, okay?
Nice guy.
Can I come see you real quick?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah.
Does your head hurt?
Yeah. No.
No. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, what's going on here today?
Yeah.
You pushed you off the couch or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she did it on purpose.
She did it on purpose?
Yeah.
Why do you think she did it on purpose?
It's because she just wanted to play with me.
She said she wanted to play with you?
Yes.
Okay. So you were on the couch sitting or standing?
Sitting.
You're sitting, and did she get angry at you or?
No.
No? What did she say when she pushed you?
She didn't say nothing.
She didn't say nothing?
Yeah, she just got up.
Okay. Well, I got some nice paramedics and firefighters coming to check you out and make sure you're okay, all right? They're real nice people, yeah. They got a lot cooler stuff than you. Right? Is it okay if I can touch your head? Just to feel it? Okay. Is there a bump back here? Yeah, I feel it.
During her chat with the officer, the poor little child sounded genuinely afraid. While the grandmother might have been intoxicated, her actions toward the child were nothing short of frightening. Back at the squad car, Charlene was informed she was being detained for resisting, and the cops again tried to question her.
So right now you're being detained, okay? You're not under arrest. Well, I told you to stay, and then you kept walking away and ignored me. Well, you might not have meant to do it, but you did do it, okay?
I would like to say, I'm a killer. I did not mean to do that.
Okay.
Officer did tell me to stay, and I did not obey.
Yep. Okay. Well, I appreciate that, Charlene. So, like I said, you're just being detained right now, okay? Because I have a right to detain you based on what happened. It's technically in the state of Florida resisting because I have a lawful reason to tell you to do something and you refuse to listen to my lawful command, okay? So that's what it is, all right? What's going on here? Why are we even here? I'm trying to still even figure out why we're here. What happened?
I don't know.
Okay. Were you watching? Is it a get inside or something?
I don't know. I have no opinion on this. I don't even know what happened.
Okay. Who's kids inside?
Who's what?
Whose kid's inside?
I don't know.
You don't know whose kid that is? Somebody's kid just came in your house?
It's not my house.
Thought you said you live here.
I do live here.
The woman's answers just weren't adding up, and the cops are getting tired of it. They now had to figure out the woman's living situation and why she was left in charge of a young child. In an attempt to figure this out, the mother of the child was called.
This is Gina. I have her on the line as well.
Who's Gina? Okay, are you the one in Connecticut?
Yes.
Okay, so is that we're out here with?
Yes. Take her to jail. She assaulted.
Okay, so the other deputy's inside talking. Okay, I was gonna say I don't even know who's inside. Right now, she's in handcuffs and back in the cold car because she doesn't want to listen.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Just get her
So,
over.
yep, I'm just trying to figure out. Does she live here?
She does not live at my house. I kicked her out. However, she made a tent in my backyard without my knowledge, and she's been staying in the tent. She's not supposed to be on my property.
Okay, did she live here before? Is there any kind of, was she just staying here temporarily?
She was, but I asked her to leave a month ago.
Okay.
Because the drinking is out of control.
Soon after speaking with Gina, an ambulance arrived to check the child's head wound. As they greeted the officer, Charlene started violently kicking the interior of the car. The officer reprimanded the woman for her childish behavior and told her to behave.
Hello, sir. How are you? How's it going? She's gonna walk inside with you guys. The kid's inside, I guess. Felon, just stop. You need to calm down.
Yeah,
You do.
I don't care.
And they want to talk to me, and they can talk to me. They're grown adults. because you're acting like a child as a grown adult right now. You need to behave, standing there talking to her, because they're tired of your behavior. And you don't live in this. Picked you out a while ago, so don't even lie to me. You're living in a tent in the backyard, aren't you? If I go out there right now, there's no tent. Yeah. I'm gonna figure out if you're supposed to be here. And if you're not supposed to be here, you're not allowed to be here. I'm gonna trespass you from the property. And then if you come back here, you're gonna get arrested. Yes, because your kid doesn't want you here. Because you're drunk and you're acting a fool at her house, and she's tired of it.
The cops tried one final time to get a straight answer from her, but it was clear Charlene was not going to budge. She was giving them blatantly false answers, and it confirmed their suspicion that she had, in fact, pushed her child off the couch.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this question one more time. What occurred on the couch in the living room today? What occurred on the couch in the living room today?
How do you speak to him? Told him to go to bed.
You told him to go to bed, and what happened?
He went to bed.
Who went to bed?
Jim went to bed.
Charlene, can you sit up? How did you fall off of the couch?
What?
How did you fall off the couch?
I don't know. I remember it now.
Okay.
It was like we were dancing and everything, and I was like, "Are you okay, babe?" Like sustained. It occurred in my custody.
Where in the house?
Wasn't in the house.
You're outside? Where'd you fall outside? Driveway.
Right over there.
The cops transported Charlene to the police station, and the entire way there, she kept mumbling nonsensically. Charlene was charged with a probation violation, child abuse, battery on an officer, and resisting an officer without violence. On November 17, 2024, police were dispatched to an apartment complex. Apparently, there was a disturbance there involving a 55-year-old woman who was shouting at people and throwing around racist remarks.
Cross police, what's the issue?
So, you don't have no family members left? Is that what's
She's
going on?
just going on about some racist.
Racist? I'm talking to you about your family members.
How's
that racist?
Was she saying racial things to you?
No,
What was
that's
she
it.
saying?
I have a bunch of videos I can check, but it's somewhere along the lines of, did you see how red this country was?
Yeah. Did you not see how red this country was when they
I'll
voted?
talk to you over here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's red. Is that a big thing?
You got ID on you, boss?
Not on me, but this is my car. I think it's
You grab it, please.
Is that a arrestable offense?
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, why are we getting calls about you?
Because he got hurt feelings.
About what?
I don't know. Ask him.
It was clear to the officers that the old woman knew her actions were hurtful, but was insistent on expressing them anyway. While technically, civil discourse is not a crime, her making a scene and escalating things into racist remarks is absolutely a reason for the cops to be called to defuse things.
Do you live here?
No, I was walking through and he got hurt feelings. He said, hold on, I'm calling the cops. I said, okay.
What are his feelings hurt about?
Because I told him it don't matter who's president.
Oh, okay.
The president's going to fix the country. Oh, you're prejudiced. No, I'm not. And then it went on.
I got you. Do you have ID on you?
No,
What's your name?
I ain't giving you nothing. I want to talk to the attorney.
Okay.
What happened, man?
So I'm coming out. I'm going to get groceries, and she came up to me and she was like, "Can I ask you something?" She's like, "These girls, I was trying to talk to them. They ran inside like I was gonna." Okay, so I keep walking, and she starts talking to me about how red it is, how I'm invading.
You know, arrest me. Arrest me. I'll go. No problem.
Why do you want to go to jail?
Mm-hmm.
Did you do anything?
I don't want to go to jail. He wants me to go to jail.
Did you anything?
Weirdo.
Anything
You
physical?
a weirdo.
Did anything
You
physical?
acted stupid. Ask me a real question, ignorant fool.
At this point, the officer could tell exactly the type of person this old woman was. Evidently, walking up to random people to start arguments wasn't enough for this grandma. She was also getting her kicks out of insulting the officer. The officer also suspected that she was pretty intoxicated.
Yeah, you've had quite a bit to drink tonight, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
I can smell it coming from
No, I have had a drink, but what I'm saying is you asking stupid. Like President Trump said, you a Democrat. You acting stupid.
I'd start taking videos and she's like, no, I didn't say that. I'd take the phone down for yellow, just talking. She's like, what are you alone in the country? Do you have your family? That's like just absolute nonsense.
What you trying to figure out, bro?
Did anything physical happen between you guys?
No, I don't like him. He's not sexy. I'm not attracted to him.
Did you punch him?
Punch him?
Yeah.
Did he punch me?
That's what I'm trying to figure
Why
out.
don't you go ask him?
I'm asking you.
Then I got to the point, I was like, I'm trying to leave. She's like, get in the car. I swear I won't do anything. I was like, I don't want to touch the car.
Do you want to pursue charges?
No.
Sure.
I mean, what is the process?
It'll be a ticket.
Okay, then, yeah.
After talking to the male victim and hearing his side of the story, the officer then went back to talk to the woman. Not only did the woman refuse to give them ID, she'd also convinced herself that the cops were taking the victim's side. This caused her to become even more aggressive and combative towards the officers.
He asked me over. He talking stupid, called me a white crank. What the is a crank?
Okay. Well,
What the is a crank?
I have no idea.
Ask
but
him.
I'm trying to talk
Ask
to you.
him.
Okay. So.
No, you coming over here threatening is what you're doing. Once you bring them shoulders back and quit acting like I'm the criminal, huh? How about that? So bring your shoulders down because they don't scare me.
Okay.
Lozena, no.
Okay. Well, I'm just trying to talk to you. I'm not trying to.
Well,
scare
then
you.
talk and quit like that at me. Because it don't work. It makes me more angry.
Sounds.
When a man acts like they can dominate a woman, it's stupid.
Okay. We're just out here with you because it sounds like you were bugging some of the.
No, I was standing here. He came to me.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you made some inappropriate racial.
No, I
comments
didn't.
towards
That's what he said. I could tell you what he said. Would you believe me?
The officer gave her the opportunity to explain everything from her perspective, but instead of acting civilized, she continued being hostile. She was continually cutting the officer off and not allowing the man to speak, and the officer decided that if she wasn't going to cooperate, then he'd have to take matters into his own hands.
Are you gonna? Do you have ID on you?
No, I'm not giving you ID. I ain't done nothing for you to ID me.
What's your name?
It don't matter. Ask him. He's the one that called you. You're going to put on gloves like, I'm going to arrest her. I got to put on gloves.
Well,
Is that it? Is that what you're doing?
I just like
All
my
right,
hands
let's
to be
go.
clean.
He wants to arrest me. Let's go. He wants to arrest me.
So what's your name?
He wants to arrest me. Go ahead.
What's your name?
I ain't giving you that.
Okay, well,
Arrest
if you
me,
don't give
that's
me your name, you're gonna go to jail.
All right, let's go.
Okay, place your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
No. I ain't giving you. I ain't done nothing wrong.
You're under arrest for obstructing disorderly conduct.
I ain't done nothing.
And I don't know if you have any bonds or anything, or if you're on probation.
Take me jail. We'll find out.
She probably didn't expect that all of her taunting would work for her, but the officers grew tired of her antics. Unsurprisingly, while they were searching the woman, she decided to make a scene again.
It's 5 policy. I have to.
What are you? Wow. I ain't got no. You think I'm a terrorist? Crazy weirdo. You all up in my You all up in my You all. Get out. Turn your turn your camera on. You all in my
I need to.
You all in my You're in my You're in my You're in my Oh well, that. I forgot about that. Yeah. You're so naughty.
Will you provide a breath sample to see how much you've been drinking?
Nope.
Alright, have a seat back there.
Hey. Stop doing that, please.
While one officer looked at the video, trying to determine whether this was a hate crime or not, the other officer stayed in the cruiser to finish paperwork. Unfortunately, this unhinged grandma continued her antics.
Stop. Stop banging your head.
Alright, man, I just got this for you. It's Rights and Resources, the victim of a crime. Did you have videos?
I do have some videos.
Did you show him?
I didn't.
Okay, you just want to show me quick?
Stop.
Stop banging your head.
She's trying to time up her racial comments to when my phone was put down, but...
Alright, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Get the out of here, okay?
And I put the phone down and she'd just make racial comments, but I would have gotten in the car, but she was making it seem like she's gonna kick it or something.
Why do you say that? Because coming from the generations, you are a disappointment in all areas of life.
It was obvious from the videos that the things she'd said to him were completely inappropriate. On the way to the station, the suspect continued yelling and banging her head inside the cruiser. When they arrived, there were plenty of cops present to escort the woman inside.
Oh, she's banging her head the whole time here. Yeah, she's yelling. Nope. Just going, hey!
They charged this racist with misdemeanor disorderly conduct. 2 days later, they released the woman on a $1,000 bond. On the 3rd of June, 2023, in Ewing, New Jersey, the cops were dispatched to a Marshall store regarding a shoplifting. When the officers arrived, loss prevention already had the suspect detained.
Thank you. It looks like the company has called the police. They can see us from the camera there, so they're prosecuted.
You mind if we switch through?
You need an ambulance?
Well, they ain't going nowhere.
You're not going out there.
Move your foot.
This is the items that she had? Yes.
What's your first name, sir?
Thank you.
What's your first name?
Trespass.
Barbara, what's your last name? Barbara, hang
Oh,
on.
and this. The price.
Barbara, you got ID with you?
No.
No, okay. That's alright, I got all this information here.
You got it?
I don't mind.
You might help any with it?
No, absolutely.
Do a female search on back?
Yeah. Can you sign that, Barbara? It's $74 worth of stuff you took.
According to loss prevention officers, Barbara had simply walked out the front door with $74 worth of merchandise in plain sight. It might be possible that this elderly woman might be too old to realize what she was doing. But after sorting out the paperwork, the cops initiated the arrest.
Alright, can I see your belongings? I'm gonna put your keys in your bags. Can we have this?
And she got her trespass.
You gotta drop it. It's not
Barbara,
going.
come
I'm
on.
gonna have you stand up for me.
For what?
Barbara, because you're gonna be placed under arrest. You need to stand up.
Why?
We're not gonna do this.
Why?
Barbara,
keep them
I
on.
need you
You
to
are on
stand up.
camera, okay?
Why?
You need to stand up.
Why?
Because you were placed under arrest for
Why?
shoplifting. This isn't a why game.
I did not go out the store.
Okay, let's go.
But I didn't
We're
go out.
standing
I
up.
didn't go out the
Barbara,
store.
don't make it harder than it has to be.
But I didn't go
Stand
out the
up.
store.
Doesn't matter.
I didn't go out the store.
You passed all points of
I
sale
didn't go
without
out the
payment.
store. Y'all didn't tell me that. I didn't go out the store.
Somehow, this grandma seemed surprised she was being placed under arrest. Maybe she thought the loss prevention employees might have pity on her for her little old lady act. However, as the officers tried to stand her up, she became uncharacteristically resistant with the officers.
I didn't go out the
Barbara,
store.
stop.
No.
Stand up.
No.
Come on, Barbara.
No.
You're 60 years old.
No.
We're not doing it.
Come on.
No.
Get up.
I'm about to pass out.
Come
I'm about
on.
to pass out. I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out. I'm about to pass out. No.
Give us your other
no.
arm.
No.
We're not doing this.
Barbara, let's go.
No. Take me to the hospital now.
Come on.
Take me to the hospital.
Get that arm back.
Take me to the hospital now.
Barbara, let's go.
No, don't break in my arm.
Give us your arm.
No, you're breaking my arm.
Give us your arm.
No,
Barbara, you want to get sprayed?
no.
Okay.
No,
You're gonna get sprayed.
no.
Barbara, you're gonna get sprayed. Give us
You're
your
gonna get
arm.
sprayed if you do not give us your arm.
Don't make it harder than it has to be.
No, please, no, take me
While earlier, she was acting like a frail old woman, Barbara here was putting up a pretty good fight. While they were able to put her in handcuffs, the struggle wasn't over yet. Looks like Barbara had her mindset on making the cops' jobs as difficult as possible.
Alright, stand up, let's go. We can after. You need to stand up though.
Come on, sit up. Sit up. You have to sit up. You have to sit up.
Yes, we can and we'll tell you to sit up.
We will. We have to process you first.
Move your leg out.
Alright, ready? Come on.
Come on.
There we go. There we go.
Come on. We'll come back in for the stuff. We can get you there after we do everything. You made it so much harder than it needed to be.
Alright, relax here. Relax.
After her meltdown, the cops gave the woman a chance to relax. And after the fight she put up, it looks like the cops needed a breather as well. The next step for the officers was to search the woman and get her secured in the cruiser. Once again, unsurprisingly, she again made things difficult.
Spread your legs for me. Okay.
I know, hold on.
Spread your legs for me. This one needs to come out.
I know, it's gonna hurt. You gotta wait.
You got anything on you? Is there a pocket on that side?
Tom, Alright.
Come on.
Come on, Barbara. Come on. Sit your butt in first. Sit your butt in first.
Sorry. You have to scoot up more.
We'll adjust when we get back to headquarters. Let's go. Come on. Barbara, sit in the car. Come on.
Come on.
You're an adult. We are. We're going to take you there.
Hand me your seatbelt.
The female officer went back inside the store to get Barbara's belongings, and the male officer stayed behind to finish paperwork. The final step was to get Barbara to the local jail. When the officers reconvened outside the store, they commiserated over how difficult Barbara had made things.
And then it just went down. My man had the OCI, dude. I would have knocked you out. You sprayed that. I don't do it.
Too close there.
I wasn't going. He said like 8 times, like, you're gonna get sprayed, you're gonna get sprayed. And I was like, we better just figure this out hands on, bro. I said, we gonna solve this ourselves.
Maybe I didn't want to do it either. I never want to go whenever you're home.
Yeah, I was like, if he sprays this, she'll drop, but I'm backing. Nah, she ain't fine. It was just yelling.
I know.
She grabbed the hold of the inside of her thigh and then had this one forward.
How much?
Like $70.
It's not the end of the world.
And
$70?
Barbara here, she's definitely shoplifted before. I've had her before. Right? Over nothing.
Soon after, Barbara was transported to the jailhouse. They charged the woman with resisting arrest and shoplifting. Since it wasn't the first time she got caught stealing, it won't be surprising if she does it again. On the 3rd of May, 2022, the Harwood Fire Department and Cass County Sheriff's Office swiftly reported to a report of a car driving off the road and into a field full of water. Inside the vehicle was 64-year-old Laurel Ann Nielsen and her dogs. By the time the cops arrived, the fire department had already rescued everyone.
Hi, Laurel. Deputy Fletcher with the Sheriff's Office.
You just what do you want? What do you want from me?
Well, you crashed your car into water, so...
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So get my dogs over there.
Well, they're working on that. Do you have a driver's license anywhere?
What?
Do you have a driver's license anywhere?
Yeah, it's in my home.
It's in your home. Where's home at?
Home? It's a mile and a half.
Okay. What's your last name, dear?
Nielsen.
Can you spell that?
Nielsen.
What happened today?
I drank.
You drank?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So, big deal.
Ma'am, how much did you have to drink?
Probably more than I should have.
Okay. Where were you drinking at?
No, in my own vehicle. I'm not stupid.
As far as that statement goes, she might not have been completely correct. Drinking and driving is not a smart move by any means. It's a good thing she confessed to drinking, though, because if she had that attitude sober, the officer probably wouldn't have been so patient. However, the race card she's about to pull is just going to frustrate the first responders even more.
I'm not going anywhere.
You don't want
to? Here's the thing. You guys leave us alone. You guys leave us native people alone.
Laurel, it has nothing to do with that. You crashed your car,
No,
ma'am.
you guys leave us native people alone. What the
Laurel,
hell?
this is nothing about native.
No, it is. It's all about that.
Laurel.
You have
Laura,
these
Laura.
colonial
Hey,
people
look at me,
have
look at
just.
me. This is nothing about native.
No, it is.
Oh.
No, it is.
Laurel, you told me you were drinking and driving in your vehicle.
Yes, I was.
That's
A
illegal.
big native thing.
But it's illegal. You can't do that here in North Dakota.
Okay. North Dakota.
Just in time to distract the woman's ranting, a paramedic showed up to check on her mental state, and she was asked a few questions to prove she was of sound mind. Halfway through, though, Laurel decided she didn't want to be involved, and therefore she was going to leave.
What town is over that way behind you?
You know what? I'm
Laurel?
leaving.
No, you're not. No,
Yeah,
you're not.
I am.
Well, right now you're being detained for an investigation for driving under the influence, okay? So you're not leaving. I just want you to relax.
No,
okay?
I'm leaving. I'm taking
your first name.
Laurel. L-A-U-R-E-L-O. And I'm leaving.
Laurel, I'm gonna have to put you in handcuffs if you don't calm down, okay? I don't want to do that yet.
You know what?
What?
You.
Well, that's,
Because you know what?
if that's how you
Yeah,
feel.
that's how you are about native people.
Actually,
You colonials.
you are going to
Better
be.
not. No, you don't take that dog.
Laurel, don't. No.
No.
Stay. Please do not. Laurel, do not. Do
You
not.
do not. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Really?
I asked you to not reach at me. So now you're going in handcuffs. Well, they're going in a car so that they don't run away because they're stuck in a water-cooled vehicle.
Wow, you better take my dogs to my house.
While the paramedics were trying to take care of Laurel and her dogs, she was shouting insults and begging them not to take her dogs. Afterward, another officer talked to the woman about her history with alcohol.
Do you normally drink?
No.
No? Okay. How often
No.
how often do you say you drink?
I am a native person that's been on a dry journey.
Okay.
And then I kind of had a setback.
Okay.
Because of Roe v. Wade.
Because of what?
Roe v. Wade.
Who's
you
that?
know, I mean,
Oh, okay.
and I'm sorry about that. So a lot of native people have had a setback on this one.
Dry journey is a term used by alcoholics and refers to the person's efforts to quit whatever substance they were struggling with. In this case, this woman had been trying to stop drinking, but had supposedly relapsed because of the emotional impact on her due to recent political events.
Do you think you could stand up for me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Here, let's do this. I'm going to take these off, okay? I just want to make sure you're not going to try to argue with us or try to fight with us or anything like that. Okay. I think you've had a little too much to drink.
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
It's,
You agree with that?
It's been a hard day with the Roe v. Wade
Okay.
thing. And
Let's, you got dogs in your car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
take please don't take my dogs.
No, we won't take you dogs. We're going to sit her down again. Yeah. Laurel,
You want her to just grab my hands here? There you go. There.
I'm gonna bring
okay
my card
with
here.
it.
You want to read her
Okay.
that, and then
It's almost like we're getting ready to dance. There you go.
There you go.
You want her to sit still?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna
Laurel?
do that
Yeah.
dance?
No. I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Okay, Laurel, we're gonna sit down here for now.
No,
Yep, we're gonna sit
Laurel's gonna do that dance.
Okay.
Come here.
No, I can't right now.
No.
Laurel, we need to sit down. We need to sit down. Yep.
The female officer sat with Laurel and read her a legal document which said that in North Dakota, state law says that she must do a sobriety test. At first she refused to listen, but the kind paramedic here eventually convinced her to hear the officer out.
Do you understand all that?
Yeah.
Would you like to submit to a breath test?
No.
No?
I am going to call my attorney. And he's down in New Mexico.
Well, that is a refusal.
Yep. And quite frankly,
You're refusing to the
I'm going to call my attorney in New Mexico.
Okay. You,
Yeah.
you understand that if you refuse, your driver privileges are immediately revoked. You understand that? That's all we're telling you.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, this is what's going on right now. You're taking my driving privileges just because I went there.
Laura, are you intoxicated?
I have had enough tonight.
Should you have been driving?
No.
Okay. Then there's consequences.
And then why aren't you like patrolling down by my neighborhood?
Why am I not? I am. I was
No,
there
you aren't.
I was there the other
You
night.
are not.
Okay.
And this man, he is a good man.
He is a good man.
He is holding my hand. And, you know, okay, I'll submit to it.
Okay.
I will.
Though the male officer took the time to convince Laurel to take the test, she'd made her mind up already and refused. She knew she was going to face consequences and continued to cling to this kind paramedic for comfort.
You do not take my dogs. You do not do anything.
I'm going to make sure your dogs are taken care of.
I'm going back with my dogs. This is my man. I'm not going to trust law enforcement. This is my man.
Okay.
Right here. I'm holding his
We're
hand.
not doing anything to lose your trust here. We got a job to do.
Well, and why aren't you doing what you should do?
Laurel, okay, these guys are my friends.
No,
Yes,
I
they are.
know, I understand that, but you know what? I grew up on the res.
This is-
Why aren't you
Laurel.
taking care of my people?
Laurel, this is not the reservation. These are good people.
No, they are
Yes, they
not.
Just cooperate with these guys. Look at me. You need to cooperate.
No, I'm not.
You need to cooperate.
You I trust.
I'm going to take care of your dogs.
We're just
I'm
trying to make
going
sure you don't
take
fall
care of
down
your
wrong.
dogs. Okay?
I'm
Let's
going.
take a walk.
I'm not gonna.
Hang tight.
Laurel, we need to see if you're
You want help?
No, just let her go. She's fine right now.
You
can't walk.
No,
He didn't know your name.
No, I
Laurel,
will.
You can't walk. Okay.
No, I will.
Laurel.
No, I'm not. Don't do this.
The cops were able to secure the woman in the truck, but somehow the woman's handcuffs had gotten loose. As they tried to fix them, she once again put up a fight. It seemed like the only person she'd cooperate with was that paramedic, but his job was over.
And I'm not going to deal with you. I will deal with him. No.
Okay, we gotta put those back on now.
No, I'm not going to.
Laurel.
No. Do not. I'm calling my attorney.
You can call your
Okay.
attorney.
Yep, that's it. That is. You do not force me. Okay. No. Ah! 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 Ah!
Laurel, put your hand on your back.
No. Ah! Ah!
Put your other hand behind
No.
your
Ah!
back. Laurel, calm down.
All the way to the jailhouse, the woman continued screaming about her dogs. And when they got there, they charged Laurel with driving under the influence. On the 10th of December, 2024, in Sarasota County, police were dispatched to a residence about a report of child neglect. When they arrived on scene, they found the suspect in a vehicle, asleep with her grandchildren.
That's okay. Hey, why don't you come out here for me, and we'll try to get the Wi-Fi going for you out here. Can I help you out? Here. What's your name? Oh, there we go. Is this mommy? No, it's your Nana? Where's mommy?
She's at work.
She's at work. Nana is taking care of you today? What's your name? Nana?
Hey, Scissor is preparing the release of a SOS Deluxe ahead of the new tour that is coming. Come on now. We are excited for new Scissor music always.
Always love Scissor. She just has like such a humbling spirit to it that I just love.
So love Scissor. Stay by the radio. We got the No Cap News coming.
Ma'am. Ma'am, wake up. Wake up. Ma'am, wake up. Something medical or description? Let me just look up at her eyes to the other side. She's breathing, she's fine. She's conscious, but her eyes are weird. They're like flipped.
Obviously, the suspect here was under the influence, but since she was unconscious, it was hard for the cops to tell exactly what she'd taken. The priority here was getting the woman to wake up so the medical team could check her out.
Wake up. I need you to wake up. Can you step out of the car for us? I need you to step out of the car, please. What's your name? Where's your child?
Arrest me out the car. I'm finna go. Arrest that.
Ma'am, who is taking care of the baby?
The baby, right?
Where's the baby?
Baby over there.
Where is she? Where's the baby? Where's the mom? Huh?
Right now.
Where? Show me where's the baby.
I'm finna go to bed, dog.
You wanna? Okay, go to bed. Do me a favor. Step out of the car.
For what?
I need you to step out of the car.
For what?
Where's the baby that you were taking care of?
My baby is asleep.
Yeah, where? In a bed?
Yes.
Can we go and check? Are you sure she's there?
Yeah.
Yeah? How old is your baby?
3.
She was very combative, and her lack of concern astonished the officers. She was incredibly drained from what she'd taken, and the cops knew it was going to be hard getting something out of her. So they repeatedly asked her questions, which seemed to do the trick.
Is it your baby or it's your sister's baby?
My baby.
Yeah, it's your baby? What's her name?
Marie.
Have you been drinking or have you been taking some? What did you take?
Oh my God! Get away from me! Get away from me! Give me my grandbaby.
No. Okay, stay with me right now. No.
Give me my grandbaby.
No. You're gonna stay right here.
Give me my grandbaby.
That's your grandbaby?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where's the mom?
She's at work.
She's at work. So you're the one taking care of the baby today? Yeah?
I didn't do nothing. Wait, what's wrong?
Listen, the car was on. Music was on. You were asleep.
I'm not doing nothing, bro.
And the baby wasn't unsupervised. So
I'm
there's
here
a problem
with him.
right here. No, that doesn't work like that.
You crazy as You crazy as
You can say whatever you want.
You say whatever you want.
I'm stating a fact of what just happened.
You can do a fact whatever you want to do.
For everyone's safety, the cops took the keys out of the car while the woman wasn't looking. They asked the woman for her daughter's phone number so that way she could come pick her child up. The woman then turned her anger towards another officer.
Please, sir, can you help me?
With what?
Why you
Okay.
cold?
9.
Y'all need to go back where the you go, boy.
Alright, ma'am, just focus in here for me a little bit.
Focus on that. Go where the you need to go.
Listen, stop waving with your hands, please. Listen,
Get
focus.
out of my.
Alright, we're not gonna go anywhere
How?
until we solve that issue here.
What was her mom's phone number? 941
23.
23. What's her name?
Get the out my face.
What is her name?
Get out my face. Get out my face. Get
It's
the
not-
out my face.
It's not going to happen.
Get the out my face, boy. Trump,
Step out of,
don't touch
step out of the
me.
vehicle. All right,
Don't
listen.
touch me.
I'm not asking you a
Don't
point.
touch me.
Step out of the vehicle.
Don't.
Step out of the vehicle. Put your hands behind your back.
Victoria! Victoria! Get the off me! Get off of me!
Don't
Get
resist.
off me!
Don't
I'm
argue.
not resisting!
Hey, I need you to take a deep
Get
breath.
the off me!
Okay, stop it. Stop it longer.
Don't touch me!
They had successfully detained the woman, but she was still fighting back. Meanwhile, the original officer checked in on the child to make sure he was okay. He also tried to ask the kid for more information about his mother.
You couldn't get the Wi-Fi going over there, huh?
Roblox.
What's your favorite game? Roblox.
Yeah.
Are you good at it? Alright. When was the last time you ate something? Are you hungry?
No.
You're not hungry? You're hungry a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you eat last time?
I eat chicken nuggets and fries.
Nice. It sounds great. Where's mommy? Mommy is working?
No.
She's not working?
It's not working.
Do you know your mom's first name?
She's a mom.
She's mommy? Yeah, that makes sense. Is her name Katoria?
Yeah, she's three.
Toria?
Yeah.
Haynes is your last name? Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, bud.
With this information, the cops were now able to find the mother's phone number. Looks like in this case, there were two people in the wrong here, and both acted irresponsibly because apparently, Katoria, the child's mother, wasn't working. The next step for the officers was to find out what the grandmother had taken.
Let me for like just like cash everywhere. Yeah. So I grabbed my kid and put it on there, but yeah, we'll give it a second for the liquid to hit it. Just this right here. Tobacco. You might have loose leaf tobacco. Crystals usually means no.
How do you see it? Do you still see it right now, or
Yeah,
is it
there's
picked
little
up?
crystals that fall. You see how like the light kind of reflecting off.
Yeah.
Scattered all throughout the vehicle, the officers found a variety of drugs. They suspected the woman had taken amphetamine and also discovered that she used ecstasy. As the cops prepared to take the woman to jail, she continued melting down.
That's her? You're a nasty son of a Trump! Trump! I can't wait to take out you back to where you belong! Trump! He'll tell himself! You! Trump don't give a about you! Stupid!
What's that you're looking at? We thinking it's no. This is evidence of.
They did take her to jail, and she was charged with DUI, child neglect, and resisting arrest. Hopefully, she'll get the treatment she needs and make a healthy recovery. On the 10th of May, 2023, the cops were dispatched to a bus stop after reports of a domestic disturbance. When they got there, the suspect seemed very distressed.
In prison. Yes, I did smack him. All the things.
What are you saying, man?
I have the little boy.
Okay.
Here, and then we can talk about him. Look at him. There's not a bruise on him. I want to smack him here. Hit his head. They're all drama queens, and he wants to put me in jail. My daughter all the time. Kid's in prison, and he's on all the time.
So,
I have legal custody of the children.
that's fine.
They're all under counseling.
Okay.
Disciplinary problems. The mother's a she comes in out of the light, she comes in out of the light. I did smack him, then he starts hollering, she starts hollering. And this lady says the same thing. So everybody was like, he's having a kid.
Clearly, there was a lot going on, and the woman in the green shirt seemed peeved that she couldn't smack her grandchild in peace. The bystanders, however, did exactly the right thing after watching the woman hit the child. Since whatever the suspect said would be biased, the witnesses gave their side of the story.
The bus pulled up. She's got 3 of them. The little guy in the front seat, the 2 granddaughters. 2 kids, one was sitting over here already, the other one was in the car. The bus pulled up, the older one got out, the 2 got on the bus. The little man didn't want to get out of the car. She opened the passenger door on this side, he was on the back right side. Come on, yelling and screaming at him. She walked around, grabbed the kid, jerked him out the car, grabbed his hair, started beating him in the head. This lady jumped out yelling and screaming, stop hitting him, stop hitting him. I ran over to yell at her, and all of a sudden she just went crazy. Crazy. A little bit scared. Go ask her. Talk to her.
So, what happened with the child? Like, what led up to it? Like,
He
run me
wants to
through
get on the
it.
bus, so I'm like, hurry up. And the bus waiting, and he threw the phone. I said, come on. You gotta go. You can't wait forever. And I went to grab him. I said, come on. And I went to slap him on the shoulder and dog.
I'll help you out, alright? You okay? You need a hug? Come here. It's alright. We'll figure it out, okay? Don't worry about it. And were you guys like screaming or anything after?
Yeah, he comes out. He's trying to get out of the bus, and she comes out screaming,
The child stating that he was not okay and hugging the officer was a very clear indicator that the abuse was serious. Additional officers arrived to collect witness statements. They all gave similar accounts, detailing this young boy's horrific treatment.
Yeah, I told you what happened.
I know, but there's a problem. 3 different people saying one thing, and you saying, actually we have 4 different people saying one thing, you saying the other.
He was running around, had to get on the bus. If I would have known, I would have.
How often have we been to your guys' house for any coincidence?
No. Never.
Is he step up to involved in
Who's that? Because
with you personally?
No. It's helping hands right now because having issues with it. And it's basically you have to be careful.
No, listen. When you're a parent or a guardian of a child, corporal punishment is 100% legal. You're able to get that as a punishment, right? But it can't be excessive.
It was not excessive.
I know her. I used to work with her daughter. She's another. You all know her daughter too. They're out there damn minds. She beats these kids all the time. Every day at this bus stop, she's cursing, screaming at them. She can't hit them. It's ridiculous. This sheriff is supposed to be involved yet. Nothing's getting done.
Right.
These poor kids are suffering. There's no food in that house. There's all over. She's got like 8 or 9 dogs everywhere. It's crazy. It's ridiculous.
If what the witnesses said about the house was true, then one thing's clear. The suspect's not fit to be a caretaker for young children. It seemed like the suspect was trying to save face, because if the cops knew the truth here, she'd surely be arrested.
I'm telling you now, that kid is scared.
He's scared. Look at all the dog that's caused.
No, he's not scared of that. He's scared of you. And for him to say that this kind of stuff happens every day, I can promise you one thing. Listen, I can promise you something. The moment I determined that there was further than corporal punishment, you're going to get charged with everything I possibly can charge you with, because I'm not going to mess around with somebody doing that.
I don't do that.
I'm just letting you know. I don't want you to be under the impression that you're gonna get away with something.
I'm not going to.
After talking to more witnesses, with each of them recounting that the suspect struck the child in the head with a closed fist, the cops decided they had enough evidence, and they initiated their questioning by reading the grandmother her Miranda rights. The suspect here somehow believed she'd get away with the abuse.
I'm not going to talk to you unless you answer these questions. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
Not if I'm getting charged with something.
Okay. At this point, you are being placed under arrest.
Okay, I will talk to you.
I'll talk to you. We're past that.
No, I will talk to
We're
you.
past that. Turn
Now
around.
listen, I
Turn
will
around.
talk to you.
Turn around. Do not move.
Hands by your backpack.
Okay, I got.
Damn good. Like crying a little bit
I
easier.
have my purse.
Yep. We're gonna use 2 pairs so you have a little bit more.
Actually, are you? Your arms are able to do like that. That's fine.
Oh, why couldn't I ask that question that way?
Because you refuse to answer
I
my
did
question.
refuse. I said I just want to know if I'm charged. I
Yes,
will
you
answer
are.
your question.
You are being charged. The reason being
You guys
is
got
we
it.
have
What
4
now?
people.
I'm sorry, I don't.
We have 4 people, including the child, saying that you physically close your fist.
I did not close my
Do you want me to
fist.
explain it to you or no?
I didn't, sir.
I
I
have
didn't.
0 tolerance for this kind of.
Alright, put your hands together.
Alright, this poor kid.
This poor kid, they're under counseling. Can I explain that to you?
Alright. You are a sorry excuse for a grandma.
It's ironic how the suspect suddenly wanted to talk right at the moment they arrested her. Her attempt to evade arrest backfired on her in the very best way. Even as they arrested her, she went on being rude to the child.
You'll pay, babe. You'll pay, baby.
All right,
We
all
know
right.
what you are, boy.
I'll talk to
You
her.
know exactly.
You have a
Don't
6-year-old
talk
little boy that you need to make a positive impact on, and that talking is not really
Like
working.
this is what he
Go-
said.
It doesn't matter. Go stand over there, because I don't want to do this in front of your grandson. But the more,
Well, he just did it, ma'am. He's the one that just came over and stood down all this screaming. He just started on me. Your pockets?
Now you're gonna go with your butt first and just sit in and then swing your legs in, okay?
Due to striking the child with a closed fist, she was arrested and charged with child abuse. The Department of Child and Families took the case over and assumed temporary custody of the child. From old ladies who are road raging to these crazy old Karens, in today's episode, we saw some of the most deranged grandmas ever. Luckily, the cops involved handled these arrests with incredible skill. Let's hope these old ladies clean up their act a bit, because as all of us know, they're old enough to know better.